Let's see what's going on with this shit, eh? No. Shift and run. Shift that up. Late. Fuckers. I put shit on too early. I had to pour something already. Who that way? Who? Where? Wait. Had to pour fuck you little bar. Yeah, no, little shithead. So who's coming up? Fuckers. Grab it, show and tell. Fucking hit you. Tiki. Stop this fucker straight away, eh? Oh. Can't see shit. Melt it. Melt it. The button there. Pop in away. So some shit that you got. No, there's only 5 people watching. 4. 5? 4. So who's the other 2? Or was one of them me? Not one there. No, there's a lag there, isn't there? Why does it in there? Odd. Oi!
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 He's waiting for you to pour him.
But you standing at this? You looking at this? I've got that one of the things you wanted in this big thing here. Together with the
dipstick. Oh, the dipstick. Here's my kilo of silver. One of them.
The magic ball.
Yeah, and here's the other one. Hang on.
I was sat in my normal spot the other day and I seen a golf ball. So I picked it up. Oh,
Hit the wrong button.
Left and then he came back.
Yeah. I hit the wrong button. This is 1,000 grams Sacy from China, and it is fucking heavy.
It's shiny.
Dragon and tiger.
Shiny, shiny.
Yeah, 1,000 gram, 495. Goes right in there. I got to get me something for this though. I could probably, maybe. No, I can't. This had the whole thing used to have a base and a clear top over it, like this, but a clear one. But I saved a lot of money just getting this. I'll make one. I'll find one.
I might have one somewhere.
Here's the Scrim Ice Dagger.
That's what I'm going to pour first.
All right.
Is
He's not going to use it though, is he?
No. It's sentimental value for her.
Here's some wild ass. These are from Zelda, the Zelda game.
Yeah.
And here's the old. Here's the Pirate Cutlass for Pirate Pickle Rick. We got Viking, Pirate, and Ninja Rick so far. Here's another blade from Zelda. There you go.
You've got Zeus Rick as well. Zeus from the ocean.
Oh, look, there's your card where it's been. Here's a flintlock and the axe from you. Where's that chef character? How come he's not coming in here? Oh, son of a bitch! I almost dropped it on my foot. Oh man, that would have hurt. This thing, did it dent? No, it didn't hurt. I got to put this somewhere else. I can't leave this on my desk. Hang on, I'm going to put it somewhere else before it breaks a toe.
It'll do more than break a toe.
I found the perfect place for it.
My house.
No, here we go. Let me get it squared away. Here you go. Right, one of my dragon bases. Right on top. There we go. I got all this shit on my desk. I had to change my YouTube logo to this, or avatar to this.
That's too small, wasn't it?
Yeah, that'd work. That'd work. Then all I need is the base like this. I gotta find. I think I might have a base. It's just I don't have the clear acrylic top like this.
Well, this is spare. It is. Let's see what it is. It's 45 mil.
Yeah, that'll work.
And 78 the other way. 45, 78.
Hey, speak English. I don't know what that centimeter shit is.
I said inches, not millimeters.
All right. Yeah, that'll fit. That'll fit.
Yeah, millimeters. I said. I had me confused. So what's everybody been up to since I've not been around as much?
Oh, you know who has been causing trouble? Chocolate Boy. There's my winning. There's my winnings from the Pitt's Gold game. One gram.
That's what I've got it for. I've got some of them to for.
I got 2 of these. A silver shot. So that's a half ounce of silver shot. You know, all this stuff on my. And then we got, of course, from the madness, from the dark inner depths of the madness of the corn dog, woot woot, comes his enameled art. Whoops, it's upside down. His enameled art. And here's the other one. I like to call this one, here it is. I like to call this one Exploding TIE Fighter. Looks like the TIE Fighter got hit on one side and blew up. Hey, I should send you this and have you make a shield out of it. Look at it. Look at, you could take and just put some straps on the back. Make a Viking shield out of this.
We have got some shields. One of them's in this one tonight. With a handle on it.
And then, of course, we have good old Ren and Stimpy. Powdered toast, man. Where'd fucking Log go? Log, where'd you go, Log? Oh, fuck, I lost Log. Son of a bitch. Where'd Log go? Oh, shit. Log is missing. Oh, no. Oh, man, that... besides Ren, Stimpy, and Powdered Toast, and Log was the coolest thing. I gotta find Log. Come on, stand up, you little buggers. Why do I have these on my desk? I'll never know. My desk. Well, there's Ren, Stimpy. The horse fell down. There's Powdered Toast, man. Where did I put Log? I gotta find Log. Hang on, I gotta find Log. I don't know where Log went. Shit! Log! Where'd you go, Log?
I thought you were talking to the cat first.
I gotta find Log.
Not the cat.
It's not out in the living room, on the living room, the coffee table. He's not over here. And I don't see him on my desk. I bet she's hiding in plain sight. Let's put this up here.
Right in front of you.
There we go. Let's put this right here. I got this new little stand. Let me show it to you. Works great. And just put it here. And just set it right on here. Like that. And there we go. Okay, Log. Where did you go, Log? Son of a beeswax. Damn it. I don't know where Log went. I'm going to put you guys somewhere else. Damn it, that's one of the coolest things in my of the whole set. Log. It's a log.
Log went home.
Ren and Stimpy. It's a log. New toy from Whammo. It's just a log. You ever hear the log song?
No.
Yeah, a nerd sang it in 3rd grade and got in trouble. Her teacher thought she was singing something about her, and she got detention. Log, where the fuck did you go, Log? How far can the log go? It doesn't have legs.
Depends how steep the hill is. There we go. I'll pour one to have a bit on.
Let me go look one more place.
Look in the trash. Ahoy, seduced. Hi, Ed.
I'm just wondering if one of the cats didn't take it someplace. Did you guys take it anywhere? Did you take it, start playing with it? I don't think so. Let me see. It's under my bed here. No, fuck, nothing under there. All right. I'm getting mad now. I can't find Log. Everybody's probably saying, what the fuck is Log? Not in my desk. Oh, here's that thing I got. Phone stand. I don't know, it's just, I have a tripod, but this is like just so much easier. The tripod, you got to get it out, set it up. This one here, too, you can turn it sideways for doing videos. There you go. There you go. Hey. Or you can put it this way and leave it like that. But I am miffed. I cannot find Log. I'll be damned. It's not on my desk anywhere. Son of a bitch. Oh, man, that pisses me off.
Yeah, I'll make another one of them for you.
Yeah, with the skeleton finger.
Did you want it exactly like that?
Yep, just like that with the finger up like that. That's how I asked him to make this one, but he didn't do it. He made it like this.
Maybe better to have the V one on that one.
And for all of you out there, this is one of the coolest gold coins I've got this year. 1 ounce gold Aztec round. Just like the silver and copper ones. This one's 24 karat gold, 1 ounce. Custom pour from Golden State Mint. It's a proof. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I still have them in the bag here. For all of you who didn't get one, shame on you. The Queen Anne, or the gold, the Royal Fortune Black Bart ship. I got the gold one and the 5-ounce one, but I got them in my safe. I can't find log. What's that?
Your package from me is in Southern ME. As of 11 o'clock this morning.
Southern ME?
Yeah.
What's ME?
That's what the email says. I don't know.
I don't know either. ME? It's not Maryland. Massachusetts is MA. I think Maryland is MY or MR. I'm not sure. ME.
This is ME.
Well, yesterday it said it was in New York City or something, didn't it?
Is it ICS or something like that?
And what's up, folks?
That was on the 20th, that one.
Well, it should be here in a couple days. Oh, no.
That's been missing.
Oh, no. I'm so pissed I can't find log. I can't find log.
In case you hadn't found out, I've got to pour 50 of them.
Oh, yeah, that's a good contract you got there with Hard Rock Cafe. Congratulations. Oh,
50 of them ones and 100 of the small.
What are they going to do with them?
Sell them in their shop.
All right. Make sure you send plenty of cards with
That's
them.
Good. Yeah. But I'm not going to number them. Too much stamping. That's the shield you wanted, wasn't it? The Captain America one.
Oh, everybody. Oh, nice shield.
I'll put a hand on it. Like I did with the last one. For somebody else.
Here he is. Here is the Grim Reaper. He's coming for you. I got a nice hefty little collection going here of stuff, don't I?
The Grim Reaper from AB Custom, isn't it?
Yes. I got to get it off that glass. I dropped them over and they're going to break. And here, this is from Haley Bug Art Pours on Instagram.
Jeff.
My first enamel piece, Mickey Mouse.
You have to get the Minnie Mouse to go with it. She's got a pink bow. Are you all right, Candyman? Evil Ed is singing the log song to you.
Oh, it's getting windy here. We got thunderstorms moving in. And here, as everybody will know, and always be remembered, 2020 is the year of the mask. This is from Black Label Bullion. And here's my first poured piece from Moose Metals on Instagram. First piece with some gold on it. Got this little skeleton dude with his shield here.
That's enough.
Ah, yes. You broke that one once already, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to make another one.
Shame on you.
That's a good one. With the shiny butt.
Ah, yeah, shiny butt. And this is from the one and only Mrs. V, Mrs. Vulcan.
9.6.
It's too bad this didn't come out. This would make a nice little knife. You got that polished one sold?
Well, yeah. I just keep forgetting to mail it off.
Yeah, that's got me mad now. I don't know where log went. I had no idea where log went. Son of a pup. Damn it. So I think I know there's one other silver pickle Rick. That's Silver Sleazy in Hong Kong. And I think Dave, Coin Sense and Nonsense, he's got a second or third one. And I know there's like 4 other people besides you out there that got the kit and are going to pour a silver pickle Rick. You got the shot now. You got a kilo of shot. Take 15 ounces out and pour yourself a pickle Rick.
Stacker 2020, are you the one that got the first ball? Wimborne.
Don't know.
BH21. That's your ball. I keep forgetting to post it. The one with the shiny butt.
Who gets that?
Stacker 2020.
And she doesn't want to admit it, but this is Seduced by Silver post for this. You're the dragon. Oh, now she's going to give me hell on Discord. Oh, what'd you do that for? Oh no. Oh, quiet. Ah, damn, I got stuff. You know, I think that I got to look in the garbage can. The thing might have fallen in the garbage can. Let's see if he's in there.
I'll get it mailed out on Monday.
I don't see it in the garbage can.
Did I send you tracking?
What?
I've got everything labeled up. I'm just in Stacker 2020 if I send him tracking.
Oh, he's in
I
the
keep
chat.
forgetting to post it up as well.
Okay, he's in the chat. I'm still trying to find log. I mean, that's really got me pissed off now. I can't find log. That was besides Brennan Stimpy and Powdered Toast, man. Everybody knows. Oh, I think I found him. Maybe. Is that him? Nope. Nope, that's not
You
log.
found something.
I swear, I don't know where he is. I have no idea where log went to.
I'm pulling your skull thing. Yeah, skeleton.
And there it goes. Fire in a hole.
I don't think I poured.
I don't know why you don't have a flask where the sprue goes through the top. That's the best way to pour a pickle Rick, not laying on its side. You got to have them standing up, so you pour it from the bottom up, not from laying down horizontal. It's got to be vertical. Because I saw Silver Sleazy, yeah, like that. That's the flask, exact flask that Colonel used to pour pickle Rick. Because because Silver Sleazy and Dave, they both poured it on the side, and it didn't work. It had too much flash over, and the face was all messed up. Yeah, you gotta have them vertical, not horizontal. I'm gonna have to look for Log later. I don't know where the hell he is. That makes me upset. Damn it. I got pictures of Log, but no Log.
Well, you showed it to me, what, 6 hours ago? It can't be that far.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What was that you said?
You showed me, you sent me pictures of the log thing and that before.
Yeah. I took pictures of Log, and I have no idea. I mean, I should be right here on my desk with all the Ren and Stimpy stuff, but it's not there.
Let's see this shit work. Turn that on. Yep.
And the verdict is, yay! You did a two. You did a twofer.
Yeah.
Did you get all the fingers there?
Yeah, all the fingers are there.
All right.
I was worried about this dipstick with it being so thin. But it went straight in. It's a tiny bit of clean up on it, but yeah. That's what Sundays are for. All the way around.
Yeah, not bad. Not too much flash. Well, you got some flash over, but not too much.
It'll not take much to clean it. Not too much. It'll work. It'll work. Just needs to be cut out. Did not see that.
Yeah, you'll have to cut. Let's see. You'll have to. Yeah, you'll have to chop the other ones down and just leave the middle one up, like this.
Got the long stick that you wanted on it?
Yep.
Bigger than the trident, though.
Let's see. Trident. Yep.
Yeah. The difference. Still going.
Yeah, you can cut that off so it's the same size as the trident. And you know what you can do with the rest? You can melt it. Melt it off and melt it. Melt it off. Come on, Chef, hop in. Do your last live stream from Las Vegas.
Yeah, Chef, come in.
Don't be a wuss. Come on down. Oh, be right back. Log, where are you, Log? I lost Log.
I'll send you it later on.
I'll be right back.
That one. If anybody else wants to jump up, there is a link. But that's kind of fitting there, isn't it? That's cold anyway. No, that's just to join the stream. That's me Instagram. Doing this shit while that's melting.
Oh, log, wherefore art thou, log?
Log goes where log goes.
Where did that little fucker go?
Log went down the toilet.
Yeah.
Log got flushed.
I think one of the cats might have taken. Oh, shit. I don't know where it is. Damn it. Fuck. All right. And for those of you who have never tried it, go down to the little street corner and score yourself some Silver Mac. There you go. Fine. Pour some out. Snort it up. Oh, this is good stuff. This is Silver Mac. This is all reclaimed silver from floor sweepings, from plated silverware, you name it. And he used an electrochemical process. These are pure, like 4959 pure silver crystals. Damn it, the shade keeps getting in here. But yeah, that's what these are. From this gentleman right here. If you want to get a hold of him, there you go.
Mac, the man with the crack.
Yep. Crystal Mac. Hey, you gotta get yourself a sticker. The one guy, like, there's 4 or 5 guys that make these stickers on Instagram. Flatline Racer, the Silver Pirate logos, something coins. I forget what his exact name is. A bunch of people got him on there.
I don't need that mode anymore tonight.
Who's all in the chat?
I don't have stickers, I've got Anons transfers.
Oh, okay. Who's all in the chat?
Seduce came and left.
Yeah, she probably saw what I did.
No, that you done that. You done that afterwards.
Oh, okay. Because she goes, I don't do nudes. I said, yeah, anymore. Who else we got?
Not many people get your warped sense of humor.
Is Chef still out there?
I think he left.
What a wanker.
People come, people go.
I wonder if the mighty corn dog is out there. Did you get any of these?
Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Evil Ed's still here and Stacker 2020. There is 5 people watching. I've got a shitload more stuff to pour you.
I don't know where Menahune is.
It's that one, it's the 1.5. That one's a 2 hour to pour. That one. It's probably still early for him.
And I don't know if anybody you know, there's one of the most beautiful women, Brenda Silverlips, on Instagram. Oh, yes. I don't know if you, here's one of this character, Lawn Man. Oh, geez.
General
Lawn Man and Mooney Tucker. Oh, God. Heaven help us. And here's what they're known for, famous. And for everybody out there who's got Instagram, follow Mr. Pit Bullion tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He will have the Metals Mafia Monopoly game. For $35, you can enter. He'll roll the dice. You get a trip around the Monopoly board, and you could win a lot.
It's on Metals Mafia Instagram page.
I think he's okay with Pit Bullion, but yeah, maybe Metals Mafia. I'm not sure. You can win a lot. You can win a lot. You can lose a lot. You can win nothing. Like I said, in the gold game, I want a gram of a Pamp gold piece right there. And if you want one of these, go to metalsmafia.com or Pit Bullion LV on Instagram and pick one up. These are only $20. It comes with. It doesn't come with the gold. It comes. It's not a needle. It's like for a basting. That's what this is, and it comes with a 1/4 ounce of shot in it.
It's one of them ones, the clear ones, without the needle.
I got one of the. He doesn't make them in gold anymore. I got one of the rare gold ones and a silver one. Nobody can have it. It's mine, mine, mine. I'm a greedy little miser. In case all of you don't know how small a gram of gold is, there it is. There's how small it is. About the width of my finger. Not even the width of my finger.
I just made my own.
Easy to get lost. That's why I keep it in here. What was that?
I'll keep it in the car. I just made my own silver shot.
Oh, okay. Oh, the silver shot. Oh, you got a full one. All right. And if any of y'all out there, where is this now? This is so hard for me to. Let me take it out of the bag.
Hello, I'm really pink.
Let's see. If any of y'all out there want to get your a coin gilded, this is the silver, the BU silver Japanese Dragon Restrike from East India Company. In gold, they wanted $9,000 for this. plated, it looks just like it. Damn it. Why can't I get... Let's turn it this way. Is this in the shade? And it's still in the shade. There you go. It looks just like gold. Let me show you.
This shit already ready.
There's the real thing. There's Memorex. Because if this was the gold one, this would be like $250,000 in gold. That's how, I guess you say that's how rare those are. Here's my avatar for YouTube. Or this card, you can see there. This was a proof coin, and if you gild it, if you get a gold coin gilded, I mean, here's a gold coin.
A little bit smaller than it was. That dipstick will clean up nice. Yeah.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Oh shit, I just go. Yeah. Nah. It won't fit in the tumbler.
It won't fit in the tumbler? Oh shit.
Nope.
And here's probably the coin, one of the coins of the year so far, the Royal Fortune Black Bart ship, second in the Black Sail series from Atmex. I think there was 10,000 of these minted. 500 of the 5 ounce and 100 of the 1 ounce gold, and the 5 ounce and the 1 ounce sold out in 1 day, and these sold out in like 2 days.
Is that the latest release they've done on it?
Yep. I might have one for you. I'll have to, whenever I get my desk cleared off here of everything, I figured out, if I got one, I'll send you one.
I had to have a sort out the other day. Change all the shit around. Because I had too much shit.
You got too much shit. I got too much shit all over the place. Like you're saying, look at all this stuff. I bet everybody wishes they had this problem, right? I even got it back there. But here's the guy that guards it all right here.
The angry little fucker.
Yeah. If everybody doesn't know about Pickle Rick, go watch season 3, episode 3. Aptly named Rick. I know. I got a big fan, Melissa from Hoover's Porkies and Coins. She loves Pickle Rick.
A little bit of cleanup on there.
I wonder if Silver Wheels is around.
I'll leave the shield there. All right, clean up. Get the next one done.
Now you've got the set there, Pickle Rick in the rat suit. So you know how big the head is, you know how the hands are, and everything else, right?
Yeah. The original Pickle Rick. Yeah.
There you go.
I might try and do the jumpsuit. But I'll have to pull it apart. Dismantle it.
Whew. Man, why do you have to be 7 hours ahead? I'm beat. I was talking to you this morning when it was what 4 or 5 in the morning here, and it was like what 10 o'clock, so 11, 12 o'clock there.
No,
Now it's 4 in the afternoon here. It was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's it? 10 o'clock at night there? 9, 10 o'clock.
It's 5 to 9. And it was about 8, 9 o'clock this morning when you were speaking of us.
It's 5 to 4 here.
Yeah, I'm 5 hours ahead.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're actually 6 hours. Yeah, 5. You're right. My finger multiplication isn't working right. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, okay.
You've got too many fingers.
I got to get somebody to make this guy too.
Well, you stick them in with the other ones when you send them.
Well, I think this one takes an extra large flat. It's like the black one you have for Pickle Rick. This one is taller and it's wider.
I've got an extra large flask. The wooden one.
Okay. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. The only problem might be his tail.
It's steep. Tail, where gives a look. What was I going to do with that? I need the hammer. I've got to make a hammer. So, this one out. I might have to do another one. The writing's not too great on it.
Yeah, this is Colonel made this when he wasn't feeling good. I got another one from Menahune that's got it's high polished. Let me find it. Maybe I'll find the log.
The log's gone forever.
Yep, the log done rolled down the river. Okay, this one is from the man Menahune. It's got that leather wrap around it. You can see Marvel. But you can also see where it says made in China. You gonna wrap yours in leather? You gonna wrap your handle in the leather?
No. Just I left it plain. I've got one of them to post, so you'll see it. And it's a twat to pour.
And here's some other stuff that Mr. Tyneside makes there, including his famous, the Heath Slayer.
God, I'm sick of them.
You got sick of them? This here, this is like a big Arkansas toothpick. But here, guy sent me this Viking helmet, but it's too small for Pickle Rick.
I still need to work out how I'm going to do that.
And of course, your famous glow-in-the-dark 420. And your glow-in-the-dark skull.
I'm sick of putting stuff down and losing it.
I know, I can't find my log. God damn it. So how are things going over there in merry old England as far as the freaking virus stuff?
I've not been watching the news. I got sick of it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately over here it is, well, supposedly there's been, like, starting last week, the highest one day, and the next day it became the highest one day, and after, and yesterday and today, it's once again the highest one day increase in positive coronavirus tests. But a lot of this is in younger people, and they are asymptomatic.
Younger, see, over here the scene is older people. Younger people are less likely to get it.
The thing is now is you don't really hear about people being hospitalized, people being put on ventilators, doctors, nurses, hospitals being overwhelmed. All you hear is positive for the virus.
Last time I heard it was 2 or 3 days ago.
They might have a temperature. They might have a runny nose. They might have a sore throat. They might lost their taste buds, but they're not in a hospital. They're not on a ventilator. They're not in a coma or any kind of that stuff. They're at home, self-quarantining, that kind of thing. It's like it's a form of the flu. Yes, a deadlier form of the flu, maybe, but if you look at it, more people die from influenza every year during the flu season than they have from the virus here in this country. It's just that this thing went from viral. Like 1920, when they had the Spanish flu, that killed millions of people, 100 million so people. That was fucking, a disaster. I went shopping the other day. For the first time in 3 months, they had sliced in the deli counter. They had chicken breast, the slice for sandwiches. It disappeared. They had plenty of turkey. They had plenty of beef. They had plenty of ham. No chicken. They had plenty of toilet paper, plenty of water, hand sanitizer, you know, Lysol, yada 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 yada, everything. But I've got like a good 2 months supply on hand, and I go twice a week. I replace everything that I used the past week, and then I go a couple of days later and build on my stock supply. But I'm done. I just, like, if I use a roll of toilet paper, I replace it. I don't go hog wild crazy.
I've never went crazy.
I mean, come on. I mean, look at it this way. We're still taking the same crap that we took before the virus. So why the hell does everybody need to stock up on toilet paper?
Yeah.
The virus did not cause the runs or anything. It was all because of Australia.
Everybody knows. Because they said
it was because of Australia. Everybody in Australia freaked out and bought the toilet paper. So everybody had to do the same over here.
Everybody's done the same everywhere.
Yep. But it's like, well, yeah, I guess, well, I only heard about Australia, and over here, because I'm here in the United States, I really haven't heard of any other country freaking out over getting toilet paper, people getting toilet paper and stuff. That doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yeah. Well, there was that live stream I did on Instagram just as it started when I went to Tesco's, and they were out of everything. All the toilet roll, washing powder, everything.
Washing powder? I haven't seen washing powder in decades. Everything's liquid now, or soap, bar soap. You mean washing your clothes?
Yeah, washing your clothes. Even soap, normal soap was gone. Liquid soap, bars of soap.
Oh, we got plenty of that over here.
Dish liquid, pasta, everything.
Got plenty of that,
But with me being a chef, or was, I've always got plenty of stuff anyway. I always like to stay stocked up. Gotta get some more fries.
So you got plenty of this stuff. I got plenty of this stuff.
Plenty of everything. Oh yeah, fuck that one. Well, your shield didn't work.
Oh, let me get a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's kind of warm. Warm.
Meow. Where's my log, kitty? Did you take my log?
Tell me the log.
You remember all the skippies I sent you?
The what?
All the skippies.
Yeah.
I did not know that they made them in proof.
I don't know.
Here, I'm saying I did not know because here, look, I got the proof set: 1 ounce, half ounce, quarter ounce, 1 ounce, half ounce, quarter ounce, and 1/10 ounce. A proof set of kangaroos. I did not know they made these in proof. They look good.
Wait, the melted good.
Proof skippies.
What did I melt them down for? Oh, I melt them for your bought that on the way back, didn't I?
Yep. And of course, everybody, who's this old lizard? Old Lizzie. God save the queen. Oi, oi, oi.
Dog bag.
Old bat. All right, let me see how many of these they made. This is 2016, and they made 3,000 of these. This is set number 1,010 out of 3,000. The Australian kangaroo in proof.
Ooh.
And they come in a nice big box. And another
Big
box.
Lizzie's box.
From Perth.
Thin Lizzie, the out bag, eh?
I tell you guys, who's ever watching, you got Atmix, you got Provident, you got JM Bullion, you got Bold, you've got Golden Eagle, you've got Gold Silver Bullion, Panda America, Talisman, Perth Mint, Chinese Mint, the Royal Mint, where they make down south, where they make the Mexican coins, the South African Cougarans. I didn't see these on Instagram. They show stuff that I never even knew existed. And I'm basically a #1 collector, and I did not know that they made this set here in proof kangaroos. And I
have a look
I
at
picked it up.
European.
Have you found anything unique on this? You found anything unique here? It's like, except for your stuff and like Mrs. B's and Silverbacks, that's where I found a lot of the poured silver. And a lot of this stuff on my desk here. Like I found Bugs, What's Up Doc over there. And
Instagram. Everything's on Instagram.
And this is the Canadian Lucky Dragon. This is a 49 fine. This is the 2000. Is this 2018 or 19?
20.
This is 2019. The Canada Lucky Dragon coin. And I think it's Bold or Provident right now has these. Plus, you can find them on Instagram. A lot of people know I'm probably the #1 collector of dragon coins and other items like the vases that I have all over the place. Of course, that's who I am. All these vases and things. And of course, we'll build a cat. And all my dragon coins. And I found a lot of unique stuff over on Instagram. Like I did not know they made these Lucky Dragon coins from Canada. This is a cool coin. And this one too. This year the dragon. I found all these on Instagram. Guys showing them and guys selling them. the guys that weren't selling them, just showing them, I went on YouTube, since I knew what I was looking for now, and found them there. Let's see, what else do I got here? Interesting.
There's the current mint, the Canadian mint, which is the post office.
The Canadian post office is all privatized. They're messed up. It's like somebody was saying in Discord last night, something they were sending to somebody in Canada was still sitting just south of the border. It's been there for a month. Nobody in Canada wants to pick it up. Well, because the border's closed in Canada to the United States. But here's something else I saw on, if you can see this, this is really cool. It's like in Greek chiseled lettering. It's got the Greek key. But this is a Niue Island 2020 $2 proof dragon coin. And it comes in a nice box. And it's I didn't know it was on Amex either. It's called the 2020 Niue 1 ounce proof mythical creatures dragon. This was on.
Your shield never turned out. That was it. That's a shield.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
I've made another mold, so we'll get it sorted.
I wish it would hurry up and rain. It's starting to get humid as hell over there. Here's another thing that's really cool. These Valcambi, these are all this 1 ounce. How many grams? Yeah, it's the combi bar, Valcambi combi bar. 1 ounce of 1 gram silver. And you can get it in gold too, but it doesn't come in 1 ounce. It comes in 20 gram, 50 gram. I think it's so they sell you 220. If you want an ounce, they'll sell you 220s, or you have to buy a 50. The bastards.
We've got some more people. There's John. Hi, John. Chefy. And what's that? Moisturized Chris.
Is John Norms here?
Yeah.
Well, tell John to come on in.
Chaps, what I think?
Come on, John.
There's a link. And silver. What's this? I'm so new to this.
Oh, boy.
Sure, let's keep disappearing.
Yeah, believe it or not, you'd think with the virus there'd be more live streams. Well, there isn't. Yeah, you got Sale, you got Stormtrooper, Corgis, Hoovers, Corgis, and Coins is it'll be every Monday morning. It'll be like 3 o'clock Monday morning. And then you got Oldies and Goodies. Al, he does like the same thing. And then Red, but a lot of the other people, there's no live streams anymore. I mean, this is like your first one in how long, right? There's Mr. Norms. What's up, John?
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just moving around and getting someplace so I can chat with you guys.
So I'm sorry with this. I have questions. Probably don't, but yeah, it goes. Silver is relatively expensive. Silver's undervalued for what it is. Could copper be useful as what? Copper is more dense than, it's not as fluid as silver.
Right.
I've been getting in the
best one to go with aluminum. I would try aluminum before silver.
This is a beautiful bronze coin. It's Hercule de Phallus from 610 to 641 AD from the Nicomedia Mint. Nicomedia, you can't really see it. I've been getting us some older coins.
Well, that's cool. I like older coins.
Did you see Pitt's latest? Let me see.
No, I haven't. He's I don't know. Our paths seem to be crossing at the moment, like, you know, or not crossing, whatever.
He does. It's 1/4 ounce of shot in a syringe, but it's like a basting syringe. It's not a sharp, regular needle, a bevel needle.
No, it's what you would give an infant or something for, like if you're giving them paracetamol or something. Yeah, I get it.
And he puts 1/4 ounce of shot in it. And these are $20 each, and he's selling them like crazy.
All right, those are freaking cool.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to adjust here.
Yeah, his Monopoly game is tomorrow on Instagram at 6 o'clock my time, which is what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 o'clock your time. It's pretty late.
Okay.
And he does a gold game every once in a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyne, why don't you put your stuff up in the main so we can see what you're doing more than everybody's looking at me and John.
Yeah, Tyneside. We don't need to be publicized, bud. It's all you. So I'm here to support you, man. You know
I keep forgetting about StreamYards.
There you go. That's better. That's better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're the short.
It's not melted.
Hey, Tyne, question for you, bud. And I'll keep it PG. I'll keep this PG. How much of a pain in the A55 was it to pour that micro Angel of the North?
It's not too bad as long as you have 3 portholes in it.
Okay, see, I completely bumbled the heck out of it. Because I made 2 of them.
Bigger.
No, the tiny one I'm talking about. That one's
the
fine.
big.
Yeah. Well, if that's a normal
It's the
size.
same process. Yeah. Got to have a porthole in the middle, and then one either side, halfway in the wings. That way it'll do a full pour.
Now,
on the big one and the little one.
Okay, how close did I come? Because I had to calculate the volume of the resin that I sent you to the volume of silver, and then work out the dimensions from there. How close did I come to actually achieving that for you?
For the little one or the big one?
On any of them? Well, I mean, the little one was irrelevant, really. I just threw that in. So the big one,
I had to put it on. The little one, I made it on a little stand. So just
I saw that.
Sits in. Now, that works out at about 2 pounds.
Okay.
The big one. You see it? Yeah. This one's not finished yet.
Okay.
That is 1.6 ounces.
Right. So I mean, you were aiming kind of around that mark anyway. So I think you said what 1.5
between 1.5 to 2 ounces for the big one.
Yeah. So I think I was trying to calculate it for about 1.5.
All right.
Because I mean, as we both agreed, it's it's difficult to actually fit that in a normal size bit. But of course, I forgot that you also had your custom or your homemade box made as well. So I didn't need to worry about those dimensions.
No. Well, it fits in the standard box.
Yeah, well, I know because that's what I modeled it off of. And that's what I was saying to you. Oh, you know, when I was afraid to go too big, and I forgot, of course, you had your larger custom box.
Well, it turns out the little one, I've been speaking with Hard Rock Cafe. They want us to do 100 of the little ones.
Wow.
And 50 of the bigger ones.
Bloody heck. Well done, buddy. If you need
for the
any more of those printed up, we'll talk about it, but you don't have any of the expense of the other stuff. It's just printing.
Oh.
So that way you can pour multiples at one time.
Yeah. And I've got to the middle or the end of September when they open up for the grand opening.
All right. Well, as I said, we'll talk later, bud, because I don't want to talk business on here. But yeah, we'll get through that. No problem.
Plenty time.
Oh God, yeah. Well, it's not plenty of time. I still have to print and get everything, but at least I have all the files for you.
Yeah. I think it works out about between 13 and 15 weeks to make them.
Yeah. And I send it special delivery, and that's not an issue. I mean, yeah, that's it. We'll talk about. I think it's what you're probably going to want a few of the small ones at least. And do you want another big one or not?
The big, I can just use another, the silver one. There's another mold for that.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I mean, it won't be any different, really. I mean, I could do the small one and the big ones, and they'll just work out. Yeah, very cheap.
Hey, John, Tuesday is Colonel's birthday, 71st birthday.
Really? It's David's birthday today.
Yep, Tuesday, 71.
Dang. Oh, Tuesday, not today.
Good.
Yeah, Tuesday, 30 June.
Yeah, I thought you said today. Bloody heck. Yeah, I really need to speak to him because it's there's been a lot of scares.
I've been busting my ass to get him on Discord or Instagram, even Facebook. The last times I've talked to him was on Facebook. We did the video call, and I'm like, come on, I mean, get back to Discord, or Instagram. He goes, well, I can't type and stuff. I like, well, you can lead a horse to water and you can't make him drink. So, he's just sitting home, really doing nothing. He really hit him hard, and then you got the virus thing and hits him triple hard.
Well, if you think of Dean as well, Tomoko's Enterprise.
Yeah, he had his leg amputated.
He did, yeah. I mean, he contacted me straight away, and I need to call him up as well. But him and I have been sending each other messages. And I know he has a helper over there at the moment that's helping him out with his end, if you like. But yeah, it's just one of those really annoying things. It's like, damn, too many good friends.
Yep, and it's a year today. It's a year ago today that I got my diagnosis for mesothelioma and a malignant tumor on my tongue, not related to asbestos. So it's been 1 year for me.
Damn.
Yep, all service related. I was I was at the Naval Marine Corps Reserve Center Training Center. I was, like I say, I was an inspector instructor, INI 314, Company G, 4th Marines. And we were sent there to overlook. They got the K-POTs, the new body armor, the new M16s, and they got the new 9 or 8, the 155s. And I went along with them to, make sure the medical was all up to date. Let's say it's inspector, instructor. So we inspected, and then you had the artillery group, the weapons group, the gear group. And that's where it was an old World War II communication center, and it's just a concrete building, no windows, just a front door and a back door. And inside is this fan room. It's like the pulley for the fan is something like 12 feet tall, and the fan's even bigger. And inside was like a 5-inch pipe for hot water, covered in asbestos wrap. And it was cracked open, spilling out, and the fan room was sucking it up and putting it through the building.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there for something like 6 months. And that's where I got my major exposure from. I was 2 other places before that, but it was just like a minimum. This was the maximum one. And when I found out I had this, I contacted the other people I was with, and I found out 3 people died, and 12 others also have mesothelioma from it.
Oh, nice.
But, like with the government, you can't sue the military. You can't sue the government.
Well,
But you can sue. They did, what was it, a $300 billion lawsuit, but time's running out for that. A lot of the money's been expended, and you really don't get much.
No. And you know what? It's not. As far as I'm concerned, life's too damn short now. I mean, you think of how long it took them to recognize and to diagnose, and they still get it wrong. TBI and whatever syndrome it is at that time. Like if you recall, when they were arguing about the Gulf War syndrome, was it a real thing? Well, it was a major freaking trauma. It was TBI, and
it's the same with Agent Orange.
Exactly, yeah, and they would nickname it something stupid, and only now is under one umbrella, which is basically it's a psychosis, but it doesn't mean the person is or has lost their marbles. It just means that, sadly, they've taken an awful lot of stress. And those people that have the TBI, those people that are in denial. I say so. That's me, really. You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You're gonna find someone who's served and not had any, anything at all in their life. I'm not gonna say that they're immune to it or whatever. Hey, they could be, absolutely fine. Then you get others that have served and seen too much, and then come out and then became a freaking paramedic like me. And then
I was over there for months, and I don't have any Gulf War syndrome. I don't have any problems. In fact, I thought I still might have the atropine auto pet injectors for my Unit 1, but I guess I threw them away.
Huh.
Well, they also say that a lot of that is like everybody that was going over there, they were given that immunization against the different nerve agents and gas.
Yeah.
And they think a lot of this Gulf War syndrome has to do with some of that stuff.
It could well be. I mean, I don't know. I didn't look into that, but I mean, that was a little bit before my time, just slightly.
Well, me being the savvy corpsman that I was, I had one of the the stamps for the immunization card, you know, the yellow immunization card.
Oh yeah.
And I forced that I had those immunizations. Maybe that's why I came out without any problem. But still, there's thousands and thousands of people that had those immunizations for nerve agents and so on that have no problem at all.
Yeah.
And you know, as I do, the mesothelioma takes at least 25. Well, they say 20 to 30 years to manifest itself. And for me,
Yeah.
it was 30. For me, it was 35 years.
What was the hardest part for you?
What's
Do you
that?
remember? See, I still remember when I first left, and I don't think I'll ever forget it.
You first left where?
The Navy.
Oh, the hardest part for me
Yeah.
was getting into a new job and being at the bottom of the seniority list.
A fair point. Yeah.
And here I was, E7, retired, 24 years, you know, medical department head, inspector, instructor, so on and so forth. And here I get put into a job, and I'm the low man in the totem pole. And here's people younger than me telling me what to do, and that to me was the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, see, hey, Chief, that's all I can say is that when you and I both, because we're the same rank, when you and I both left, it was, yeah, I mean, I went in, as I said, became paramedic, but of course you don't just become, you have to sit the state exam. So you have all of your qualifications in whichever branch that you were in. In your case, yours was the Marines, mine was the Navy. And
well, I was a Navy corpsman. I was with the Marines. I was a Navy corpsman just like you.
Yeah.
And I served with the Navy side too. But I was also with the Marines a lot. Is their corpsmen, their medical support.
Okay, right. So yeah, so we ended up. Sorry, Alexander Smith said, "Who's lost their marbles?" We all lost our marbles, Alexander.
Who did Alexander? Who?
Alexander Smith put a question in saying, "Who lost their marbles?"
We're all crazy, sick, lame, and crazy.
God, yeah.
Speak for yourself.
You're the craziest of the bunch.
Look, I'll drive up and I'll prove how crazy. No, that'll prove how crazy I am. How crazy you are if I drive up. I'm gonna put you in my bubble. Steve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick you in my friends, my bubble friends. So I'm gonna drive up and see you.
I'll do maybe in a bubble friend.
We were talking. We were talking last night on Discord. Pitt wanted to. He sometime in July 20th, I think, he wanted to get these cabins at Big Bear Lake in California. And Vessel was going to go, Silverback, Scully, and Pitt. And I was going to go if I was feeling good. But then it came out with the thing in California where they got the mask again and they're shutting things down because of the virus. So we're like, look, this is not the year to go. This week, no. It's not the time to go. Even though these cabins were like 300 some bucks a night, they were advertising for $100 right on the lake. But still, it's just not the time to go.
Yeah, but if I said, look, here, you can go skydiving. It's normally $1,000, a head. But hey, we're going to give it to you for $50. Guess what? You have no parachute. I mean, granted, okay. Or you're just going to be testing out the reserve parachutes only. So your main parachute is gone. You're only going to be using the reserve. which of course is weak, and it'll do the job, but you don't want it to do the job.
No. I know one guy that had to use his reserve, and he wasn't testing it either, but it was a good thing that it worked. Because he pulled the cord, and it started to stream. So he cut away and pulled the reserve, and it worked fine. Luckily, it's only 100 feet across. It's like 100 feet from the ground. He hit pretty hard.
Well, see, I laughed my head off with these the majority of these movies that you watch on TV, where you see everyone jumping out, and they don't have any equipment. Like when they jump out of I don't know. I mean, hell, it could be virtually any plane that you want at the time, and they're doing a night dive as well over water, in which they're going to land onto or near a boat. So I've now set it up for you. This is hilarious. They have no drag, chute behind them, to help deploy the main chute. They never have it in their hands or on them, and you're thinking, well, okay, great. Where the hell's all of your firearms? No, it's not strapped to you either. That's interesting. Where's your dive cylinder if you're going in the water after parachuting? Because that's where my incident took place. It's like, okay, right. So it's just a joke. I mean,
like some of these guys on recreational skydiving, I saw a guy jump out of the plane naked. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's gonna burn.
But he's using the new T canopies and everything. So yeah, that must have. I mean, yeah, he showed him. Of course, it was like blurred out, but he came down and landed on his feet. You can really do those with the T canopies a lot easier than the round.
Yeah, well, I can remember first testing out the rebreathers that we had. The first ever rebreather.
The Draeger?
I remember what the name was. I know it as the rebreather now. Thinking about it back,
It should have been a Draeger.
It was a big ass freaking bit of kit.
Well, I mean, you were in a lot later than I was. It couldn't have been any bigger than the ones we had back on.
Well, no, compared to what the rebreather kits are now, it was a big ass kit. Yeah, I mean, because it still had pretty much all the same. Yeah, I would say it had all the same ingredients. It had all the charcoal, the oxygen and everything else in it. And we were using the full face masks. But yeah, those things were fun.
Now, is this like the Draegers? You have to have a firm bite on it, because if any salt water gets into that chemical mix, it can. Well, you have the small oxygen cylinder, and you have the charcoal, the chemical, the scrubbers, and everything. And It's like the OBA canisters on shipboard. That uses a heated chemical reaction to generate oxygen. And the guy he says you do not want to get any water in these, because it can explode or it can catch on fire. Yep. And they demonstrated with one. They had an OBA canister and tossed it overboard, and there was a slight, explosion.
Yeah, and, it's like piercing a LiPo battery and throwing it in water. It's going to do the same exact effect.
And then I think the Draegers had a maximum depth of something like, I don't know, it's like 50, 75 feet. Any lower than that, they didn't work properly. I know there's a maximum depth limit. And of course, there's a maximum time limit too.
Well, yeah, but you had far longer. I would say, 6 to 8 times your normal dive, and your depth was also greater than a conventional cylinder. Well, I mean, not the depth, but the fact that like you could stay, let's say, at 50 feet for an hour and a half. Well, yeah, maybe even up to 3 hours. Whereas with like a 3-liter cylinder, I'm gonna have to swap, a few times. Especially now, I'll be swapping about like 10 times.
How deep can you go before you narc out?
Never happened to me yet. There's a place in Germany I want to actually to go to. I want to take my son. It goes down to a crushing, I think, 100 meters. So that's what, like 300 feet.
The farthest I ever went was 125, and I was fine. And then you had to do the decompression stage. But yeah, I never narked out either. But I know people that did it like 80, 90, 100 feet. They started freaking out all over the place, and you had to grab them and slowly, take them back up.
There's no difference between being 30 feet and 90 feet underwater. There's no difference whatsoever.
It's just the pressure. The pressure.
It's not even that. I assume at 90 feet you're wearing a dry suit.
Not all the time.
Oh, okay.
Not all the time.
All right. Well, I've gone down much further, and I've always had dry suits on, so that's kind of part of my kit. It's just equalizing that, You're absolutely fine.
He said equalize early and often.
Yep.
What, you got coffee time airtime, Stephen? I guess he went to get some coffee.
Yeah, well, that or tea, I'm not quite sure.
No, he doesn't drink tea.
I didn't know that about him. And he's only a few hours away from me.
Yeah, I wish things were a lot better. I could drive up and see Colonel, but the way things are now, it's just not going to happen.
No. Well, look, don't have everything doom and gloom, because here in the UK, it's things are actually letting up and easing up, and it's not because of rumors about the world's finances or whatever. That's not what the driving force is. So being on the front line, even with my back here, is still one of those things where the cases are going down. The R number, as they call it, whatever, for this sickness is going down, and it's a really good thing.
Well,
I hope it doesn't.
I don't know if you've seen it over here. The numbers are spiking big time, especially in the southern states like Florida, Alabama, Texas, and on the coast in California. And they're going back into a shutdown again. They're closing the bars, they're closing the restaurants, the beaches, all that kind of stuff, because the numbers are, just keep climbing. But like I was saying earlier, the people are testing positive, but they're not in the hospital, they're not on ventilators, they're not taking up, the resources, doctors, nurses, the hospitals, etc. They're testing positive. And more are younger people, like teenagers in their 20s, things like that.
Yeah. Well, I was watching the NBA, the NFL. It's ridiculous, the amount of numbers, there. But you watch the virus, and at least from over here, it's interesting because I watched it start on the East Coast, and it swept its way into the country. And I'm not going to throw politics into this at all because it's not the time, place, or anything. But all of the places where, and some of it's irrelevant to politics, but where there's major outbreaks now, like in California, Florida, etc., Texas, there have all been major cases of group gatherings.
Oh yeah, parties, riots, beaches, bars, restaurants.
No, there's been that here as well, but for the most part, apart from London, which, if it comes again, the rest of the country is okay. I think we'll all, I mean, the police at this point are kind of, putting their hands up and saying, look, thank you for doing everything, like on my neck of the woods, and probably the same where Stephen is. They're kind of putting their hands up saying, look, thank you guys for doing everything. You're doing a great job. But it's just one of those things of, if London ends up getting a ton of cases due to these riots, then and they try to go across the board, there's no way that's going to happen.
Well, I would think that what's been happening at Brighton Beach, because that was chocker the other day, wasn't it?
Sorry, Stephen, what was that, buddy?
Brighton Beach was chocker the other day. Same as up here, Whitley Bay, Connacht, South Shields. So there might be an influx of cases.
Yeah.
Well, it's like these NBA players and the NFL and stuff. They're all testing positive, but they don't actually have the disease. It's like before, when you tested positive for AIDS, you had AIDS, but you didn't have the AIDS disease, right?
Well, then you have HIV and then you have AIDS. That's right.
You test positive.
Stages of it.
Yeah, you test positive for HIV, but you don't have AIDS. Well, it's the same thing. You test positive for the COVID virus, but you don't have the associated disease, Like you might have a fever and you can't taste things and so on, but you don't need to go in the hospital and have all the treatments and then go on a respirator and go into a coma or whatever. That's not what's happening. People are just testing positive. I bet you if you test everybody in the world, probably 60% or more would probably be positive.
No, I would dispute that at this point. I think what's happening is that you're seeing the numbers in these larger states. And I mean, the same goes with Germany, with the UK. The death toll is rising still, slowly, but it is. In the US, it's still freaking out of control.
Yeah, well, here it's not. You don't hear about deaths much anymore. It's just people who are testing positive.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, people are still dying from it. There's still people in comas from it that have been in coma for the past 30 days or so, but the people aren't dying from it. Like, I've been chatting with Tessa at nights, and we're looking at stuff, and you really don't see. Even though, like I said, even though you see the number of tests being positive, the number of deaths have gone considerably down.
Mm. So I'm just fascinated because I always love watching the flame go out on the pores. There it goes. Look at that, just about out now. Little dance on top.
What you making now?
That's the hammer. The Thor's hammer. That's your shield. That is the coffin lid. That one.
Oh, cool.
Getting ready for the coffin.
Right.
You know, who did you buy that, John? Who did you get that sarcophagus and mummy off of?
Oh God, that was years and years ago. I mean, I'm not new to this game by any means, and that was so I ended up selling it as well. Huh?
The sarcophagus one was still about a bird.
The reason I'm asking is because I see somebody on Instagram making them now.
Oh yeah, no, MK bars do, where the mummy's inside.
No, this is an MK. This is somebody else.
Okay.
It looks like MK's. It looks like yours, but somebody else's. In fact, it was Captain Coda. He had one with jewels in the coffin. I think that's the MKZ one. He put these little I forget, like little, not real jewels, fake jewels, and he put them in there.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of who it was. It was oh God, he's an OG as well. Gave me a ton of tips back in the day.
Bernie Silver. Hey, gentlemen.
Silver to burn. Bernie, yeah.
Yeah.
So Bernie, I mean, yeah, there was a bunch of people that gave me, a plethora of helpful tips, and we're actually there and supportive, and it's not like it is now where people are it's a cutthroat, and it's really bad. I mean, I'll support Steven, I'll support Backyard Bullion. Look, I don't have a problem saying anyone's name. Mel Jones, all of these people. Here, plug Ace Bullion, myself. Haha. But I have no issues with supporting other people. I think it's great. It lets everyone push themselves, as long as we don't, step on each other's toes, and it's a mutual respect. We could all pour bars, we could all do all sorts of stuff, but I would never copy the Angel of the North. Although I've tried to pour, and I made the bit for Steven, Time Tide. That's, if I made a mold and sold it, then he could sue me left, right, and center. It's his property now. He has all rights. He can register it now.
If you want to pour a pickle Rick, go right ahead. The more pickle Ricks, the better. You know my little guy right here, right?
I can't see yours because we're not on the side, but yeah, I have seen your pickle. It's funny.
Well, Tyneside's got one too. Steve's got one.
You got a pickle, dude.
I've got like 6 people besides Steven there who are making one. I think one's Coin Sense and Nonsense, and the other is called Silver Sleazy in Hong Kong. He's a doctor. He poured one.
Right.
And, they all saw mine on Instagram, and they're like, oh, yeah, where'd you get that? I know Pickle Rick, Rick and Morty. And I go, yeah, my buddy went up there with the kit, and we poured it and everything. And, here's what you got to get. You got to get the kit first from either eBay or Amazon, and you need at least 15 ounces of silver. And the thing I told, there you go. Hey, take the pickle part out, Steven. But the thing I told him is, get this silver as hot as you can. Heat it to almost boiling, and pour it from the top. So it goes. You need to have it vertical. You can't do it horizontal, because I know a couple people did it horizontal and it turned out terrible. Yeah. You got to pour it from the top. You need at least 15 ounces of silver, because it's like 14.35 ounces of silver total, but you need at least 15. You know, all the way up, including the sprue. It'll take the whole 15.
Yes, Mark,
That's
it is still live.
4.5, 6. Do you see how there's 3 spools on there?
Yeah, just go really slow, Steve, because your Wi-Fi is a bit, laggy. But I can see the 3 sprues on the top. Yeah.
Wait, that's what you got with the Angel. 3 of them.
Okay, right. See, I was doing it wrong then, but I mean, yeah. See, I'm still doing for my castings. Most of them are just open, just because it's a lot easier for the designs that I'm doing. But yeah, I need to start doing more closed castings.
I'm sweating my tits off.
It's humid as hell, bud. Come on, what do you expect?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping the thunderstorm hits. It's humid as hell here, but it's only like 74 degrees. But we've had thunderstorms all week, and we're supposed to have them all weekend, and it's building. We got a nice wind, but the humidity's starting to build.
Yeah. Hey, Stephen, Doctor, I'm going to let you guys go. It's getting rather late. I've sat myself in the workbench here, so... oh, there we go. Another one. Another pour. But yeah, Steve, what we need to do is we need to do some live pouring together, if you fancy it, Matt.
Yeah. I'm for that.
Yeah. Just kind of bouncing off each other, and we'll do maybe a day on your channel, a day on my channel, that kind of thing.
I'm best off at the end of the month.
Okay. And I'm usually good at the beginning of the month, quite frankly. Oh, you mean that?
I'm good any time of the month.
Actually, yeah, I'm actually good at any time of the month, quite frankly. But because at the moment I got about near enough 600 ounces to play with. So yeah, I'm okay.
I'm just tied in with work being self-employed. I'm out all the time.
Yeah, he just got a kilo a shot.
See, I don't use shot at all. I mean, I have some shot. I just don't buy it. I mean, I have all the coins and stuff. That makes my life easier. It's cheaper.
Wait, I get what I was cheapest at the time.
Yeah.
This one was it was cheaper than coins this time. There's loads of people asking 19, 20 quid for an ounce.
Are you kidding me? Oh, you know what? I'll sell an ounce for that. There you go. £19.50 plus P&P. There you go.
Fuck, where'd they go?
I have more than enough to go around, and I'll make a hell of a profit. Huh?
If you look on the group, it's between 19 and 22 quid an ounce. The one to sell the coins for.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm melting the 2-ounce premium Canadian coins. The geese ones.
Yeah.
But just because they're damaged, defective, all sorts of stuff, and to me, it's just junk silver.
Hey, Stephen, John, I'm going to have to go. I've been on for 2 hours. My phone's getting real hot.
Do you have an S20 as well?
Phone?
Yeah, Samsung S20.
No, I have the 10 Plus.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the S20, and mine cuts off, and it kills the camera, so it's quite funny.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When he started his live stream, I was only like at 20%, and I plugged the bottom of the charging cord in, and it's never gone. It's still charging, but it's never gone over that 20%, and it's getting really hot now. So I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later, bud. I'm gonna go as well. It's getting late here, so I'll
Hey,
see you.
Dave,
What was that, bud? I think
he's
it's gone.
gone.
All right.
He's gone.
Okay.
I think
Oh, well.
it's the rest off for me. Get some work done so I can concentrate.
Yes. Concentrate, get more of those done, and I will I look forward to speaking to you. As I said, it's probably one of those things to get those other molds. All right, Doc,
yeah.
it's all right. Get your phone charged, buddy. Get those other molds. I mean, it's pretty much just going to be the resin and a tiny bit of time. So I mean, you're not looking at a lot at all. I mean, we're talking, a couple of pounds per, small angel. So, probably, I don't know, off the top of my head, I'm going to guess and say, 3 to 5 pounds an angel plus delivery.
All right. Oh, Izzy Wizzy's there. Oh, Maria. There's your tippy stick.
Oh, wicked.
Off the VW cameraman. It's got sentimental if you want to go so I say that'll pour it. But where's she gone? Where's that stuff? I've got your hammer poured as well.
And that is gorgeous.
The hammer, for the state it's in there.
What's that? 15 ounces?
No, the hammer's about, by the time it's finished, it's about 4.5.
Serious?
Yeah. But you've got a port with 6.
Okay, fair enough.
By the time it's finished, it's...
Huh. How do you get yours, like, that mirror finish? What are you using, bud?
The sandpaper, I go from 6, is it 60 or 40? It's either 60 or 40.
6, okay.
No, 80 grit, up to 3,000.
Okay.
But then the sandpaper for the mirror butt, that one's even shiny. I went up to, what was it? 3,200, 3,800 grit.
Right, okay.
On that one.
Yeah. Well, 3,600. Okay.
Yeah. But I've got some 12,000 grit paper as well I need to try out.
Okay. Now,
I'll be trying something.
Do you send yours off to be hallmarked as well, bud?
No.
Okay. No, I was just wondering because with you doing the sandpaper, I stupidly sent a batch in, and one of the grits of sandpaper had palladium, iron oxide, nickel. There's a bunch of chemicals in it that when I was, cleaning it up to send it off to be assayed, it put micro scratches on the top layer of the surface. And of course, some of the sandpaper embedded itself, from friction in the top layer. So the assay office failed the entire batch. And, you could understand my dismay when, you have, 6 kilos fail. And of course you can't reuse it.
The hammer's around about 120, 125 plus postage mark.
Sorry?
Wait. No, I'm not asking how much the hammer goes for.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But I do the set, the hammer, the Stormbreaker, and what else is it? The
The
glove
dipstick.
for 250. That one. Oh, where's it? Oh, I haven't got it. It's not there. Normally the hammer, the Stormbreaker, the Aztec glove, that's finished.
Yeah.
Now, them's a pain in the arse for 250. When I polish mine up, once I get the 1200 grit, I use, what's it called? The Gossard silver one, the liquid stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some of that, but I have the industrial one as well. And I also have
the silver, that one.
Oh, I got that as well, yeah. But
yeah, I'll start off with that one. And
yeah. Yeah, so I mean we're using the same bits.
I never wet sand with water.
Have you seen here, if you pop this up, have you seen this one, bud? What do you think of it?
Pop you up, 2 seconds. It's loading. If I'm doing it right. There we go. Medusa.
Well, it's not Medusa at all. It's weird. Can you see around the edges as well? It's like the Oriental Britannia.
Yeah.
The last one.
Bob Marley? Medusa.
Sorry?
It was either Bob Marley or Medusa, so I went with Medusa.
No, it's not Medusa. It's a goddess. I'm not quite sure who it is.
Oh.
There's no snakes, but yeah, I've kind of nicknamed her Medusa just as a giggle thing. But I mean, it's not like it's like an old pharaoh or something, which we've seen. And then this is
one of them. I use it.
Yeah, and this is my 2020 Ace Bullion round that I made a few of these graphite molds from.
How is your CNC working? Are you getting the hang of it yet?
Oh god, it's killing me. Here's one I sandcasted.
I'm like that with the Fusion 360.
No, I'm using there's a few of them that I'm using actually. I got some help and assistance with someone else, but yeah, it's killing me. Yeah, so all these are going off to be assayed at Edinburgh, so you got to wish me luck.
How much does it cost per piece? Is it per weight?
No, it's basically every time they drill and fill one, it costs me 10 quid, and for every 2 kilos, they're going to do 6 of them, so that's 60 quid straight away there. You pay for the postage to be to them. Then you have the assay and everything. So I mean, it comes out on the way back at about 120 quid for 2 kilos worth of items, which is about 20 pieces. And this just needs to get stamped up. It's just a generic, round. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's really annoying and stupid that they charge you so much.
Do you send them any silver wire for them to plug your holes?
I sent them my own silver wire and stuff. Yeah, so they're using my own wire and everything, and they charged me to test that as well. Bloody lovely. This is already tested. This is on my
That's
website.
why I was going to go with the London Arty office.
Yeah. Well, I'm considering actually switching. So, I mean, luckily it doesn't matter. And again, all marked on the bottom.
I'm registered with the London Arty office.
Which assay office?
The London one. Same
Oh,
one
yeah.
as it.
Yep. Now, London's okay, from what I heard.
Yeah.
This is one I decided. All of my Boolean bars, I'm not assaying at all. So you got these here.
Don't have to do
Well,
Boolean
no,
bars,
because I mean, this is without a doubt a Boolean bar. Whereas, you know, if I try to say, hey, look, this is Boolean, they're going to turn around and laugh at me.
Aye. Yeah, they'll probably do that with all of mine.
Well, I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just keeping my mouth shut. But, anyways, put your camera back on. It's not about me, man. It's about you. There you go.
Wait, that loads up.
Yeah.
Is that a bar or is it not a bar?
Let's see the side of it. That's a bar.
Well, then is it an art bar?
It's an art bar, yeah. It's a 3D art bar. It's a high relief art bar. Now, you try explaining that the hammer is a piece of bullion or an art bar. I mean, I'm not here to have a debate, so don't understand. You know, and we both could argue, you know, which side that might fall under. But yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with.
No. The angel thing, you can't get away with that saying it's a bar because it's nothing like a bar.
Well, no, it's flat, isn't it, on one side?
Yeah.
So
they need to figure out. Oh, that's
yeah.
so wrong. What?
Be careful, bud. Yeah. I mean, the other glitch is that if you're selling it as bullion or bullion grade, then you do not need to have an assay technically, but you do if it's jewelry and they do say artistic, but it's buried in a bunch of jargon and it contradicts itself. So, I just do what I do, and I'm happy to support anyone else who's doing the other things. But I've kind of made compromises and so.
I haven't any further for.
What was that?
Because of all the jargon and the legal mumbo jumbo, and the lack of clarity with it, which is why I haven't submitted any for.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That wasn't any good because that's.
All right, sir. You have a great night. I'm gonna go off to my family and go to sleep. Hopefully, go get myself a nightcap before I do.
So, that one.
Yep. Don't burn yourself and have fun, Stephen. I'll see you later.
You too. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Bye for now.
Anybody left, or shall I go? Might as well call it a night and do the rest of you on your own. And then get some more work done. Hey, thanks for everybody joining in. We see you all next time. Ta-da.